What's up, guys? I'm not sure what I'm using for the intro yet, so I'm just going to thank you guys for subscribing every time, because if you guys are watching this, that means that you have subscribed to the premium content of the Facebook page, which I thank you very much, because that's what's putting ramen noodles on the table for my family. All right. Flach, we are going to talk about, in this skit, a 4-time state champion.
Go for it.
And before we get into who it is, can you take a guess as to which 4-timer it might be? Who are some 4-timers from your era?
You already told me. It's Jason Keenan.
I did. It's Jason Keenan. Jason Keenan is a 4-time state champion out of Ogden High School. And he only lost one match in all of high school. Do you know how that loss went? Flach, quickly get this.
You slammed somebody?
He was up 8-0 and got disqualified for illegal chicken wing.
Oh.
So, I mean, he was an illegal chicken wing away from being an undefeated 4-time state champ. You can't get much more flawless than that at the folk style level in Iowa, anyways.
Yeah.
Savage. So when you have this who is the Iowa high school GOAT conversation, which is not my favorite conversation because I don't feel like there's ever a possibility of having an answer to it. I mean, how are you supposed to compare heavyweights and big guys to guys that are little their whole lives? Like, it's two different sports. But people like to read about it. People like to talk about it. And I did a series of who is the GOAT in Iowa, where I went through all the 4-timers and gave their cases. And when I did Keenan's, everybody in Ogden, where he's from, everybody from his area, GOAT, yeah, he's awesome. He is right there with everybody. The GOAT, like that was their GOAT. But he would get comments like, "Well, what did he do in college? I think that he didn't do what Jeff McGinnis did in college. He didn't do what Eric Jurgens did in college. So how can he be considered the high school GOAT?" Well, because the topic is high school GOAT. I'm not talking about what he did in college. If Keenan would have chosen to wrestle in college, I'm sure he would have, he would have been up there. He would have been finding a way.
He was a bull rider too. So
yes.
He's doing that, so you have to add that to his resume. I think he was maybe a state champ.
Jason Keenan, yeah, he won 4.
No.
A state champ. I got you.
Bull riding.
Yeah, he was a champ of some sort. And what's cool about it, dude, is there's a 4-time state champ in my grade that I'm friends with, Jesse Sundell from Ogden, and he looked up to Jason Keenan, and him and his brother Wade became professional bull riders. So, if Jason Keenan would have wrestled in college, we might not see the famous Wade Sundell, famous, rodeo bull rider.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because I know that those two were inspired by him, and I don't know. I just kind of think it's unfair to just disqualify him from this debate just because he didn't wrestle in college. If he didn't want to wrestle in college and he was happy with that, and he's happy today with that choice, then we should be happy for him, shouldn't we?
I think so.
We shouldn't discredit his high school achievements because of it.
How are you gonna criticize anybody that rides bulls?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you're not riding bulls.
Yeah, I'm definitely not riding a bull. I'm pretty sure that I'd probably have to get another surgery on my hips, and this time not for dysplasia.
Nick Marin.
Marin, yes, he did. He did ride bulls. I used to be able to recite these real quick. But
Nick Marin,
yeah, I heard he's still doing it, isn't he?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't think so.
But shout out to Jason Keenan. Shout out to Ogden. You guys are some badasses over there. And anybody who ever tries making the statement that this guy doesn't have a case as being one of Iowa's greatest ever because he didn't wrestle in college, they're just not looking at it the right way. He's one of the greatest that the state's ever produced. And I, for one, am happy that he found happiness in bull riding and success. That's what he should be judged off. The success he had in what he was doing,
Yeah, totally agree.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Because that's really what this is all about. It's all about subscribing. Joking.